Yeah, 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 yeah. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Welcome back on this February the 27th, 2025. It's a Thursday. Tomorrow is the new moon for some of y'all. It may enter late this evening, into tomorrow. But yes, new moon in Pisces. A lot of beginnings to the endings. This is dedicated to all things that necessary to end in order for us to start anew. We're going to start with Aries through Pisces. We're going to get through all the energy readings for today. Thank y'all for coming in. Again, please hit the Cash App, hit the like button, the share button, subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this resonates with you. Cash App is $King Cooley 125. You can find me on PayPal. You can find me on Chime. Just hit me with a link in the comment section if you'd like to donate to the channel on the other platform. This is King Cooley. We about to get to this live energy reading for all signs, Aries through Pisces. We will begin with Aries. Just check the ticker below and let me know. So, live energy readings, Aries through Pisces for this new moon in Pisces. Pisces represents those things that are going on behind the scenes, things that we might not be clearly aware of. It's like driving your car. Yeah, you have the rear view mirror. The rear view mirror is not the focus. The focus is the front windshield. But you have to look back every once in a while and glance back. So we have six, I believe, 4 or 5 planets stationed direct right now. One of them happened to be Mercury. The other happened to be Venus. Venus in Aries, Mercury in Pisces. So a lot of endings to the beginnings, making sure that the mind and the heart are on one accord. But it's a lot of friction between the heart and the mind and the emotions with Mars stationing direct in Cancer. So a lot of station direct, which means a lot of pause. It's time to take a break, time to relax, meditate, medicate, hydrate. This noon also ushers in Ramadan season. For those that are fasting, I applaud you. It's about letting go of those desires, those things that we use to escape real life. Anyway, we're going to move on with Aries. Check the ticker below. Aries, are you ready? Let's go, Aries. So, Aries, we'll start off with, like I said, this new moon bringing in new beginnings, new actions, things that we need to take care of, possibly new partnerships, new alliances, new love, new actions, taking care of self first. Okay. We also have new employment, new money, new ways to make money. It's a lot of new beginnings, especially for you, Aries, with Venus stationing retrograde in your station direct to go retrograde in your sign. It will retrograde back into Pisces and then get back to this place where we're stationed in the next month and a half. It's an 85-day station direct retrograde back to stationing direct to the point where we are today. So it's a lot of letting go of desires, love, things that we hold dear to our hearts. This new money energy coming in, this new way to help yourself financially has been a little bit of friction Maybe you're in a competition for a promotion with some other people, or this is not going to be an easy task for you. A lot of challenges, maybe in the past when you have tried to start your own business or tried to start something new financially. But a lot of these restrictions or conflictions will be in the past. It's going to be a lot easier when you do something that you love to do. You know, a lot of people say, "Yeah, I want to start a business doing blase blase," yet they don't really love that business. They don't love that industry. They don't love or even like the people that they have to work with. So making sure it's something that you would love to do, Aries. This is about love. Um, New relationships with somebody's father. Some of you are learning to either work with your family or with people whom you love in a business sense. But that may be a lot of friction between your love life and your growth in finances. So sometimes we go back and forth with people that we love. There might be a lot of arguing, a lot of confliction, a lot of needing to know something, you know, wanting to speak about certain things with a loved one, but afraid to speak up. Some of you parents are afraid to speak up to your children to avoid conflict, to avoid competition. Some of you may be in competition with your children, but there is an overall reason to celebrate. Maybe others are celebrating you as well, Aries, on your new adventure, your new job, the new you. Time to celebrate the new you, Aries, if you haven't been doing so. Stop fighting those that love you, if possible. There is a conflict of interest in your financial stability. Some of us is living from check to check, Aries. It's time to change that. Um, Maybe hold on to your money, maybe invest it instead of spending it just to show off or show things. Taurus is in your second house, Aries, and a lot of Aries um, would like to be more grounded, more financially stable, but a lot of times it's difficult when things are erratic or things don't seem like it's stable. It's like standing on a three-legged table. But you are going to love what you do, this new energy, this new investment, this new way to move financially, a new way to move towards financial security and love at the same time, trying to balance the two. For some of you, there is a need to sacrifice, maybe all of you, something that we should let go of. If you want love, you have to learn to be love. And what Venus in your sign, Aries, learn to love yourself. Some of you, that may be a difficult challenge for others. Most people believe that if others love them and they're loved, but when they look in their own mirror, they don't see the same love for themselves. So that could be a challenge. When you learn to love yourself, you will be more successful. You'll be more celebrated. You will see that the change is with you. Be careful of how you speak to others, Aries. And when you do say something, then stand on that. We're not changing our mind about this. The way to be successful at the end of the day, Aries, your reading for this new moon is when you come across new challenges, new things that we're planting for this new moon, the beginning to the endings, because Pisces is the endings and Aries is the beginnings. So for a lot of you, there's a lot of addictions or things that hold you back. Some of us have to pay more attention to our health. A lot of people are facing, allergies and stuff this season. So be careful, you know, that you're not institutionalized or you're not finding ways to escape reality. The best thing is to put your best foot forward, Aries. Starting new jobs, starting new ways to become stable financially, setting some money aside for your future investments, finding the balance between love and career, speaking when, of course, spoken to, but when you speak, be firm, be confident in your speech, and stick to what you say. And that's the way you can be celebrated, and you also can celebrate yourself, the new you. I appreciate you, Aries, for coming on in. Any questions? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, Taurus, let's go. So, Taurus, we have here some possible mistrust, something that we just can't put our finger on it, but we can't trust energy that's around. It's best to tap in. Mercury is in Pisces. Some things are going on behind the scenes that you just don't know. You can't speak about. You can't quite understand it. So it feels like maybe somebody's hiding something from you or hiding something behind your back, and you're just not in a position to go back and forth with someone about whatever it is that they're being dishonest about. But it does rub you the wrong way, Taurus. Also, here we have some competition, someone or somebody lying about how well they're doing, what they've done, how they've been the one who has been protecting the family, protecting the home. And, you know, maybe we're going back and forth about some home issues here, Taurus. We have a lot of energy in Pisces, a lot of planets going through the Pisces sign. So wherever Pisces is in your chart, your birth chart, is being highlighted. But overall, for all Tauruses, Pisces is your 11th house. So this could be dealing with dishonest friends, dishonesty amongst the community. Um, Maybe people are trying to lie on you. Okay. So it feels like you're always in a competition. Again, with a lot of energy in Pisces, there's things going on behind the scenes that we just don't know. We have to let go of addictions, Taurus, whether it be drinking, smoking, gambling, pornography, sex, whatever the energy is that we use to escape. Make sure you're paying attention to your health also, because some of the things that we need to let go of are healthy for you. Somebody's lying about quitting something, quitting an addiction, but they're obsessed with it. Maybe they're obsessed with lying in itself. So be careful, if this is you, Taurus. Um, be more honest. If you can't be honest with others, definitely be honest with yourself about your addictions, about things that are holding you back from moving forward. Um, Maybe things that we needed to let go of, and it was very difficult in the past to let these things go. But now, with the cosmos and the way things are in Pisces and Aries, and these retrogrades happening, it may be a lot easier to let go. You might get a second chance at life, second chance at rehabilitation, a second chance at possibly being institutionalized, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual traps or entrapments, um, things that you need to let go of. Also, if you need to pay some bills, A lot of us tend to forget that as long as you've made a commitment, let's just say a contract to pay a bill, pay your IRS. This is tax season. Go ahead and get those things out the way. Let's not lie on our tax returns, Aries, pardon self, Taurus, because we do have to shed some money, spend some money, let go of some things that has to do with the finances. Um, some of us will walk away from different jobs because they just are not getting paid enough. Some of us are walking away from love because the love is just not enough. But again, with Aries happening, Venus and Aries station in retrograde, do you love yourself? That is a big theme for the next 30, 62 months or so. So a lot of us are addicted to things that causes us not to love ourselves. Um, Here with the ability to have options on the table, you definitely have more options. Figure out what your options are when you go to grab that, let's just say your cigarettes, and someone wanting to quit cigarettes and trying to quit and then keep finding themselves going back to that. Find out what you're feeling when you go grab that cigarette. What is it that I feel? Why am I going into the refrigerator knowing that I don't need to be eating at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. because I'm trying to, let's just say lose weight for some of us. Tauruses like to worry about their physical body, how people see them. A lot of them, are beautiful people, especially with Libras and Tauruses ruled by Venus in Aries. So especially you Tauruses with Venus stationed in retrograde in Aries, this is about learning to let go of those that you thought loved you, or you're looking for love in all the wrong places. Because where the love really exists is within the self. You should love those as you love yourself, Taurus. What else can we have here for you? So it's best to look at your past as lessons, lessons to be learned. Yes, there was pain. Yes, there was pleasure. But in order to be pleased, you will have to go through some pain. Best to choose to be patient in this time, especially now with Venus retrograding back into Pisces, which means we're going back and forth with old energy, things that we try to hide from others. But whatever is in the dark, Taurus, will come to the light. Let's not challenge ourselves or fight ourselves. Sometimes we could be our worst enemy. We know that we choose to be patient when it comes to family, when it comes to the home. Some of us are anxious to get married, and some of you will be getting married this year, Taurus. Congratulations. Some of us are being patient. We're moving up the ladder. We're impatient because we want to exceed, excel, to do better than we did yesterday. But we're always going back and forth with those things that we use to escape. Escapism seems to be a key here. Um, be careful of what you say, Taurus, because um, some of us, the Taurus rules the throat chakra. Watch what you say. Everything doesn't need to be said. Or watch what you're writing on Facebook, or watch what you're writing on social media. What are you paying attention to? What are those things that people say to you that trigger you to go and relapse or go back into the background. Sometimes put things on paper. Write down things that you may feel like you're addicted to. You may feel like you're obsessed with, and you have to have these things. What is trapping you from moving forward? It could be your mouth. It could be your mind. Some people's mind are going back and forth with their heart. So make sure, if possible, Taurus, you can bring the heart and mind together. For some of you, you will be leaving a job for a better one. You'll be getting better offers than you have in the past. Things may seem a little easier at work. Things may seem easier at home. Some of us need rules and boundaries. Okay? Follow the rules that you set forth for yourself. Don't break your own rules. If the energy is to do better than you did yesterday, then continue that path. And then be patient and watch what works behind the scenes. Also, a lot of you just can't find that perfect job, that perfect family, the perfect house, the perfect way to be stable. Taurus is about stability. What do you have? Some of us would like to buy things, that cost or very expensive, but we have to be patient. There is a contract on the table for you to sign. Some of us, Tauruses, about a new job. Have you done what you need to do, Taurus? Have you filled out all the paperwork? Have you showed where you can be successful um, on your own without taking dictation or without always being micromanaged? So a lot of us are going through some painful things. Some of us may have lost loved ones. My condolences. Some of us are losing our lovers because of sex, because of the lack of sex. Someone is has lost a partner. Again, my condolences. But it's going to be painful to walk away from certain things. Be patient with yourself. Things are getting better. Keep the mind clear. Yes, Mercury is retrograding, so things will be a little bit unclear. Be careful of travel and things that we need to do and take care of. It's best to take care of these things. You know, now that Mercury is stationed in direct, we might have to have more patience with those things that we want to change in our lives. But yet, change is happening. Again, it's very painful with a loved one. Um, be careful, you know, hurting one another because of love. Some of us are more lustful than others, so we may not be as committed as we thought. Somebody may not be as committed to you as you may have thought in the past. But learning to let go of something, especially if there was a breakup in a relationship, worried about if your ex or your they're worried about if you're moved on sexually with someone else, if you're going back to an ex because of sex. Be careful of those things because it could hurt somebody. It's a very painful time for a lot of you Tauruses, especially with work, home, life, loved ones, and especially your partner. There needs to be honesty and trust and truth here. Be honest on your job application, especially, or be honest with the people who are trying to offer you a better way to financially take care of yourself. A lot of us are filling out tax paperwork and business papers and things of that nature. Just be very honest because those things can come back and bite you. It can be very painful for you and it can cause things to end suddenly. Some things happen all of a sudden out of our control. So there is some information coming in about something that it's breaking down, but it's not for your detriment, it's for your benefit. Things have to happen. So when you get this information about this loss of job, loss of money, I got fired, um, I didn't get the promotion, I'm actually working a new job, but I'm making less than I did last time. Things of that nature. Maybe some of us had borrowed money from the bank or borrowed money from your retirement fund or something like that. You may want to put that money back, or you may need to lend somebody some money. And you may have said, where's my money? Somebody wants their pay. And if they don't get it, then things can go bad. Be careful. Also, there is some changes happening. Um, some of us are transitioning, moving, changing our jobs. Maybe you have to change locations in order to get a better job in a better neighborhood with a better company, things of that nature. But some of us will be losing our homes, losing our places, which makes us feel comfortable and stable. So be careful of how you spend your money. Yes, you're a hard worker. You don't understand why you didn't get the position. You don't understand why you didn't get the promotion. You don't understand why they won't give you a bonus. You don't understand these energies. So it may be best to just leave. Maybe some jobs, like if you worked in the government, they're just firing a lot of people. A lot of people are losing their jobs right about now and are worried about their financial protection, worried about their financial stability. Protect your energy, create some boundaries, and that may help you out. There's a lot of thinking about this energy. So, yes, things happen, things break down, things end, but endings are not a bad thing, not all the time. Most endings can be good for you. Everything has an expiration date. You, me, grandma, grandpa, mama, daddy, the job, the home, pets, some things or everything has an expiration date so that we can start something new. So at the end of the day, there will be a move, there will be a change, there will be some change in your confidence, being strong about whatever it is. If we're being, let's just say, evicted, be strong about it. If we're being fired, be strong about it. These are things that are happening out of your control. These are things that are happening behind the scenes. So just be ready to accept any changes, good or bad, painful, non financial. It's a tough time for you, Tauruses, but be patient. Things are getting better than they was yesterday. Don't look back, look in the rearview mirror just to take a peek at what's going on and what you missed. Maybe some of us are going through these retrogrades and it's going to be pretty difficult to figure out where am I? Where am I going? It feels like you have to go 3 steps back to go 4 steps forward. It happens like that. But yes, be honest about your job. Be honest to your boss. Be honest to those that are offering you something um, to help you change. You might need to take a loan out to help you move. You might be waiting for this loan so that you can move. And it just seems like, things are not happening as quick as you would like them to. Things are breaking down um, because of lies. So the best thing to do is be honest here, Taurus. So at the end of the day, Taurus, you have to be patient, move forward with honesty and trust and truth. Trust that you are financially stable. You are going to get the money to move. You are going to have what you need in a bad situation. Save money for a rainy day because we are changing. Things are changing and they're changing very fast. But be strong no matter what the adversities are, Taurus. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Let's go, Gemini. So, Gemini, you too have an offer or a gift to give. Maybe you're the one who's giving gifts. Maybe you're financially in a position to help others. Or this could be your higher self, God, the universe, showing you that with this new moon, there's new opportunities for you financially. Here, we also have don't say everything that's going on. Yes, we get this new offer. Yes, we might be promoted. Yes, we got new money. Yes, we got a new job. Yes, things are happening, but everybody doesn't need to know because you have people that once you speak a certain thing, they may or may not think that it's all that great. So be careful what you say, whom you saying it to, Gemini. Also, we have here transformation, things again that are changing for you as well in this new moon. Things that we have to go back and forth with, especially with our mind. Um, yes, we have to think about the past in order to stop thinking about that. Some of us need to just let it go. You're not going to get the apologies that you want. You're not going to get people to tell you how proud they are of you with your new position, your new job, your new money. Sometimes it's best to pray for those things that you want. Okay. Again, this is a very spiritual time with this new moon in Pisces. It represents spirituality, it represents the higher self, it represents the spiritual world and the physical world kind of separating or knowing the difference between your body and your mind, you know, how we feel, what are we trying to manifest, or what are we trying to make happen. Um, this is the year of the snake, so be wise about certain things here, Gemini. Um, some of you Geminis are embarking on their new careers with their own business, but don't tell people what you're doing. Not everybody's going to be happy for you. Not everybody is proud that you're starting your own business. Some of us will have to get new jobs because we were recently fired. We walked away from a job. The boss decided that they're not going to hire us after all. So we have to just move on. You have the gifts, you have all the tools to start your own. Do for self. What do you have to offer to your job? What is it that you have to offer to others? Okay. In order for you to get their respect, get their help. This is also about trying to grow your financial situation, grow your business. So again, maybe you need to take on some employees. Maybe you need to hire people to help you. Some of you Geminis want to do everything on your own. It's my money, it's my company, it's my business. What I do with my money and my business. So a lot of us are minding our own businesses here and learning how to let go of things that just no longer serve us good in order for you to gain rewards. Rewards take sacrifices. And I don't mean, you know, in a negative way, but you can't have it all. Some things we have to let go of. This old job, this boss, the boss let go of his employees, or some of us have got fired, and we need to move on. Learn to work for self. Learn to do for self. This is about doing things that you love. In order for you to grow your love, grow your finances, and grow things here, Gemini, you're going to have to learn to sacrifice. So at the end of the day, Gemini, yes, there's new opportunities headed your way. There's gifts, some things that you don't see working behind the scenes. But you have to continue to do your due diligence, be wise, be honest, learn to let go of those things, especially like looking for others to do for you what you can do for yourself. Manifest that love for self, the love for what you do for a living, and things will begin to grow. I appreciate you, Geminis, for coming in. Cancer. So, Cancer, um, here we have the energy of searching. What are we searching for? What are we looking for, Cancer? Are we looking for the truth about something? Are we searching for our inner peace, our inner soul? With Mars stationed direct in your sign, Cancer, a lot of you, a lot of all of us are trying to heal our emotions, heal our feelings, things that need to be addressed internally, very much so, finding that inner light within the self during a dark time or dark space. It's a lot of things going on because Mercury is retrograding in Pisces, which is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is stationed direct in Gemini. So they're sharing each other's homes, they're sharing each other's energy, helping each other to find that truth, to find that inner peace, to find that healing of self. Some of us need healing, period. Be careful of your health, Cancer. It's very important right now. There's a new way that you're looking at how to heal or how to heal thyself. Um, Healthy. If you spell heal, thy is spelled healthy. So there's a new way that you're looking at the truth of your health and how to heal oneself. A lot of you are very intuitive with all this energy in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign, so a lot of things are happening intuitively. You can feel it. Write down how you feel. It's a good time to pay attention to your feelings and what it is that you are feeling. This is also a time for you to stop feeling like you have to do everything by yourself. You have help. It might be time for you to work from home. Maybe a lot of you feel better and comfortable working from home or doing things in the home. Here also, it's time to find out what your areas that you're strong in. You you can do things on your own when you find that emotions, when you can control your emotions, especially at this time with Mars stationed direct in your sign. Be strong. Put your heart into things. Some of you cancers will be working one job, two jobs. It's time to balance the physical world, the spiritual world, the body, the mind, in order for us to be resourceful. There will be other opportunities on the table. Some of us feel like, am I strong enough to get a second job? I need it. I feel like I can do it. I'm confident. But some of us may need help. Some of us might work from home, but now need to get a job outside of the home, a second job. The way the economy is going these days, I don't blame you. Also, you might work at night, or a lot of us are up at night. Healing. It's about meditation, medication, hydration. Tune into the self. Tune into those things that you're feeling, Cancer. Get some rest too. A lot of us need to stay home and rest, but we want to keep making more money, more money, more money. But it's no good to you without rest. Things will grow. They're just not growing at the moment. Things feel like there's a lot of stagnation in your financial situation. But most importantly, it's a time for you to stay healthy, stay strong and healthy. The money will grow later, but more importantly, it's about your inner peace, your inner happiness, your inner light, especially in dark times. So at the end of the day, Cancer, a lot of healing is taking place, a lot of truth is coming out, a lot of things that was in the background or hidden is coming to the light. Yes, it feels new. It's a new energy. It's a new way to look at life. It's a new way to look at yourself. It's a new way to look at your health. Be strong because you are strong. You have confidence and use this confidence to move forward with your upgrade, with your physical world, your spiritual world. Yes, you can do the second job. Yes, you can do this new promotion. Yes, you can. But make sure you're healthy enough to take on this new challenge. I appreciate you, Kansas, for coming on in. Leo, what it do, Leo? So, Leo, yes, there's a lot of things that are going on also behind the scenes for you. Um, very intuitive energy, um, wanting to shine bright, move forward. You're going to get information coming in, or maybe you just heard some news about a situation that somebody is in the hospital. Let's just say somebody's in prison, somebody that you know or you talk to, or you want to find out information about why somebody is going to prison, or why they're feeling trapped, or why do you feel trapped in the situation. But the energy of wanting more information, getting the facts about a situation before we move forward. Yes, someone could be walking away from a job or finding out that the thing that they thought was always going to be there, like this job, this position, this way to make money, is changing. You just found out that they don't no longer need you, or they want to pay you a bonus and they want to cash you out because the company is going down. So they may want to cash a lot of you out because you worked so long here. Your seniority, and they're getting rid of the seniors. They're getting rid of people. Maybe it's time for you to retire. Maybe you heard that Either you retire or we're going to let you go. So you have a little bit of fears about starting new, starting all over, Leo. You have fears about moving into some new area of life that you've never been in. You're comfortable working and being and doing things that you've been doing in the past. Maybe somebody's just coming home. You're finding out, or you heard that somebody's coming home from prison or from the hospital, and they may need to stay with you. They may need to depend on you for finances or for work. Okay, so let's see what the fears are. Some of you have fear of falling in love, fear of moving forward with this person because maybe they're not as financially stable, or maybe they're not working, or maybe you heard that again, this person is trapped in a situation, financial trap. Um, there's a lot of information or news coming in, and you just want to know the facts before you can move forward. Is this love? It can be. What is the fear? The fear is, especially if you was dating someone, or you know going out, being social with a friend, but this friend may have wanted some benefits, and we feel like if we become friends with benefits, or we take our friendship to the next level, it may end the friendship. So some of you would rather keep the friend and tell them that we cannot date, we cannot go beyond friendships. So there's a lot going on here, Leo. Let's see what else we got. You do have options with this news, this new news that's coming in. Then you figure out what are your options here. Do you feel trapped in a love situation that you can't get out of? Do you feel like the person you may want to be with is still trapped in another situation? Maybe it's time for them to express how they feel. Someone is trapped in their emotions. But what are the options here? The options is to not be so emotional about your business, about your financial status, about their financial status. There is options to get help financially or get a business partner. Um, someone is making choices. Some of you are choosing what to do with your business, what to do with your financial situation. What are my options here? I just don't love this business anymore. I don't love what I do for a living anymore. What are my options? What should I do? How can I move forward? So you're making decisions based on your past, based on things that you've done already, and you just may not want to do those things anymore. But there's still that fear of moving forward. So it keeps you up at night. Some of you may decide to do your business at night, or maybe you work at night because most of your businesses are in another country where it's you have to worry about the time situation. Some of you are up all night because of a relationship. It's tough. There's lies, there's cheating, there's stealing or mistrust. I can't trust this person anymore. It feels like somebody wants to steal the company from you. Somebody's trying to steal the business. What are we going to do? Somebody wants to steal your heart. And what are we going to do? There's fears, there's death here. So maybe some of you lost a loved one. My condolences. Maybe some of you lost your partner because there was a breakup. But this is also about sacrifice. If you want things to work, what are you willing to sacrifice for it? What are your options here? What can you learn to let go of and continue to still move forward? What is holding you back? What is it that we're addicted to? What can we let go of? What's the obsession here? Why am I not as obsessed with my business as I am with other things? This is also a chance for you to write things down, put it on paper, um, to be honest about those things that we may be addicted to. This is also making good choices to be happy. Happiness is a choice. Write down your mantras. Put things on paper that make you happy. Once you learn to let go of those things that no longer make you happy, no longer make you feel good, no longer are an option for you, you'll see the light. You'll see the happiness. This is the new moon and sun in Pisces. So it's again a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of doing things to make yourself happy, even if it's you that have to do it, or if only you make yourself happy, then you have to be okay with that, especially when you might have to change the way or whom you love. You might be thinking about moving. You might be thinking about changing your location, changing the locations of your business. Maybe somebody who hurt you, you want them to move out. Um, you're not sure about this new change that's happening because it hurts. Yes, sacrifice. This is going to hurt. Letting go of those things that keep us procrastinating from moving forward, and we keep going back to the same things. But we have options here. Option is to be happy, to make ourselves happy, to change how we see business, to change how we we grow our financial situation. Learning to let go of those things, um, especially work, finances, selling things. You might be selling your home, and you didn't get as much money as you thought you were going to get for this home, but you're at least happy that you moved forward with it. You're happy that you're learning to be obsessed or not be obsessed with things of the past, um, things that have been on our mind for a long time. We have to learn to let go of those things because mental illness is on an all-time high, especially with the new moon and sun now being in Pisces, with Saturn in Pisces, station direct, Mercury's in Pisces, station in retrograde, the North Node in Pisces. A lot of changes happening, and this new moon is ushering that new change in your life. It's the beginning of the ending for everyone. So whatever doesn't serve you good, whatever has been unfortunate in your life, and it's unfortunate that we have to sell, we have to walk away, we have to move, we have to let go of those things that we thought were going to be there forever. Nothing lasts forever. Everything has expiration dates. Everything must change unless we're just being controlled by it. You don't want to be controlled by your mind here. You want to be optimistic. What do you feel like? How does this make you feel? Write those things down. Why am I going into these addictions? What makes my mind feel like I need a break? Because the mind does need a break here, Leo, for you to have happiness, for you to move forward even through difficult times. Yes, things are happening around that are very unfortunate, but it takes a meeting, it takes coming together, it takes putting the mind back together with the heart. So once the heart and the mind can kind of come together again, it's a challenge because Venus is stationed in retrograde in Aries. Loving thyself is hard when your mind is telling you to do something else or to love other people more than you love yourself. You should love others as you love yourself. So at the end of the day, Leo, you have options, especially those that we may have been addicted to. We may have been not worrying about those things because they've been behind the scenes. We're just moving on autopilot, and our mind is taking over. Our mind is controlling us, and we want to be happy. Let go of those things in the past that don't make you happy, so you can move on with this. Now you're starting to see the light about people, different things. Some things are going to disappoint you. Some things you feel like I have to do these things on my own. No matter how much help that you try to get, this is something that you have to do on your own. Yes, there's a lot of meetings. Yes, there's going to be a lot of things that's going to hurt, especially in the heart area. But we're still going to move forward because we do have options. I appreciate you, Leo, for coming in. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So Virgo, here we have um, very emotional time. Um, Go ahead and get that cry out. Let it out. Empty those cups. Empty them tears. Empty the heart because the heart wants love. But you have to find that love within yourself, Virgo. Yes, I have to protect myself from a loved one, a past lover, or the past lover feels like they have to protect themselves from me, or they've been blocking you, or some of us are just troubled by our emotions, and our emotions could be a detriment to us. What are we doing to let go of those things that make us feel sad? What are we doing to destroy some of those bad feelings? We always get a bad feeling about something, then you should trust that. Protect yourself. Learn how to have boundaries. Protect your work. Protect your intellectual property. Your feelings are there to help you so that you know how to feel about certain situations. Maybe you need money. Maybe you're protecting yourself from others, especially with your finances. Maybe you hide your money. Maybe you tell people you don't have it, Virgo. Because a lot of people just are going through a lot of emotions, um, acting on your emotions, being very aggressive, wanting to act out because of your emotional well being. With the North Node in your sign, pardon self, with the South Node in your sign, learning to let go of trying to make others happy. Stop serving others and serve yourself. Stop giving away your finances or giving away your intellectual property, or protect your money, protect yourself, protect your emotions. Because North Node in Pisces is where the moon is headed, is making you feel like you could be doing more for yourself. Stop trying to do for others what you can do for yourself. Okay. Also, here we have uh, honesty. The truth is that past person was no good for you. Okay. The truth is that past job was no good for you. That what we were doing in the past was not helpful. That past relationship, I had to protect my heart. I had to protect myself. But what's the truth? Are you being honest about your love life, your lover, your partners? Are you being honest about how you feel? Are you being honest about wanting love? Because the lover's card here twice lets me know that you might be leaving one lover for another lover. Or some of us are in monogamous, pardon self, polygamy, or dating more than one lover. Maybe our partner has other lovers, but you just want to know the truth. Be honest about things. because honesty right now for you, Leo, is the best. Virgo part itself is the best policy. Stop going back and forth on your word. You might be lying or telling somebody that you love them, or they might be lying and telling you that they love you, but you obviously love someone else. Someone is leaving an ex lover or somebody that they do really care about and love because it's a sacrifice. Be honest about who you love and who you're giving your heart to, um, because someone is going to be disappointed. Maybe we need a meeting. Maybe we need to really speak from our heart and not from an emotional standpoint. Maybe there was a death in the family or a death of a loved one. My condolences of a family member. Or this is just about something that happened in your childhood and it just keeps coming up. But you found out some truth about something that could have happened in your childhood. You found out some truth about some family member. You're finding out the truth about a loved one, a lover, and maybe you have a loved one who lost somebody, and you're here to be the voice for them. Maybe you're speaking up for children who can't speak up for themselves. Maybe you're telling the truth about a situation with a loved one, even though it may hurt this person or others. But it's best to speak from the heart here, Virgo. Be honest with those that you love. Be honest about your love. And be honest about, do you love yourself enough to even show love to others? Again, love those as you would love yourself. I appreciate you for coming in, Virgo. Libra. Let's go, Libra. So here, Libra, we do have here the world card. A lot of you may be traveling. A lot of you need your passports upgraded. It's that time. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait. There's a lot of things that for you that are on the verge of being complete. Some of you are pregnant. Congratulations. Okay. This is about peace. It's about um, that beauty. Libra, you have Venus, which rules your sign, stationed in retrograde in the house of self love. Okay. Also, we have someone who's very communicating. They like to speak. They want to talk. They always want to show their power with their voice. Very authoritative voice. Um, rules with an iron fist. You know, um, maybe there's a judgment. Maybe some of you are going to court and will be judged. Okay, this is about not being um, able to end something with a husband, a father figure, someone who's highly respected in your life. But it's time to let that go. There's new love coming in, possibly for you, or new love for self, or somebody's telling you, look, I, I just want to love me right now. It's nothing to do with you. I just want to be more for myself. I'm very emotional about me. I'm speaking love of self into existence. Someone is not honest about loving themselves. Somebody's not being forthcoming or truthful. Somebody could be lying about a pregnancy. Okay, but there is some mistrust with somebody who's being very immature with their emotions and with their feelings. So it causes arguments. We're always fighting. We're always arguing. We're always competing because this competition. This thing is ending, or because of somebody's lies. Okay, this is about lying about loving yourself. You need to love you more than you love anything. You're competing with your own self. You could be your worst enemy. You could be lying to yourself. But we have to end these things. Things are going to end for you. Maybe somebody's at their eighth, ninth month of pregnancy. Congratulations. This is almost over. Somebody's about to give birth. Maybe there's an ending between a relationship between a father and a daughter, a father and a son. Somebody lied to their father, or lied to the judge, or lied to an authority figure, which causes conflict. This is lying about an ex, lying about still being with an ex. This can be confusion and conflicts at work, lying to the boss. You don't really love what you do for a living, so you should work for yourself. You should learn to love that which you've always desired. This is about you taking more control of your finances, more control of your money, your money situation. Hold on to things. Save your money. Start your own business. Do those things that you love. There's things that are going to end, and then there's things that are going to begin. There's love that's going to end, and there's love that's going to begin. But this is about endings and beginnings. This is about move and change too. You might be about to move. Maybe you don't want to move, but you may have to move. This is about thinking about all those things that you said in the past, apologizing. This could be somebody who's just loves to argue, loves to fight, loves to poke holes in your balloon as it's in your hot air balloon as it's flying high. Don't lie to the boss, especially. Some things are just left unsaid. Some things don't need to be said. You know, maybe you're going through a very disappointing or a very emotional time, but you don't speak about it. Maybe you need to get somebody and talk to. Express your feelings. Express how you feel, but be honest. And don't overtalk somebody, and don't let them overtalk you. This could be a difficult time for relationships, but a good time for making money. I appreciate you, Virgos, for coming. I'm pardon self Libras for coming in. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So this is about sharing, giving, emotional support for somebody. Somebody being emotional supporter for you, especially if they've having a tough time financially, they lost their job, or that somebody needs help um, filling out an application, or you're helping other people in a financial situation, or somebody's here to offer you help, especially love. There's a loved one that's willing to invite you to be a partner in their business or help you with a financial situation, or you could be dealing with credit or helping people with credit or something about taxes or something of that nature on this new moon. It's definitely a financial situation with a loved one where a loved one could be going through a difficult time financially, or this is you, but somebody's willing to help at least show some emotional support. I might not be able to help you financially, but I can help you emotionally speaking. So that's going on with you as well. So somebody is happy about the fact, or they can see that their financial situation is getting better. I am starting my own business soon. I do have help. There is love here, but is it love? Is it somebody who you they may care about you, but you might not be as happy with them? Yes, the relationship and emotions is up and down, but it's because of the financial situation. Somebody's going through a tough time financially, so it's hard for them to show love. It's hard for them to give love. This is about a father and a son. This could be about somebody who lost their father. And this is about not getting that promotion that you wanted, not getting the proposal that you wanted, not getting the home that you wanted, not getting married because of a financial situation. So somebody's more worried about their financial situation than they are about their love and their happiness. But we have to choose happiness. You have to choose that, money can help with this happiness, and someone is going to get a better position. They're going to be happy at this new job, this new way to make money. They're making more money than they did before. So that's a good thing. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take some help, maybe some family and friends help. But there is love. There is emotional support that you're giving, even in a situation, a proposed situation, um, about your finances. Somebody wants to help, propose to end a, a situation where you feel like you owe somebody something, or there was a lot of bills on the table, but those bills are being paid now. Somebody's offering help. Somebody's showing you love. Somebody's showing emotional support. This could be about, someone's mom, or being a mother is difficult at this time because of the financial situation. But like I said, the financial situation will get better. Um, this is about you being in charge of your situation, in charge of your life and your love, and choosing to be happy, because happiness is a choice. And yes, you might have to take two, three jobs. You might lose a job that you love so much, but then another offer comes in. You might have lost a loved one. So somebody's very depressed about that. Maybe they have to spend money because a loved one has passed on. My condolences. But this is about judgment. It's about, don't judge those that offer you support and help and emotional support. Yes, they may not have as much money as you do, but they're here to help and show you love and emotion and support. So move forward with that. Make choices to be happy. I appreciate that love for coming in, Grandma. So Sagittarius, Sagittarius, come on in with the Six of Wands in the upright position. This is some success, a success story. People are celebrating. You're very happy. I can see the success now. I can see the future. I can see, uh, happy friends, happy love, moving forward, um, and being patient. Just putting all the love and intentions into being happy, seeing things, seeing the light. This new weather, this spring is going to be very good for you. So you're doing pretty good here, Sagittarius. It has a lot to do with, your friends and successful friends that you may have. This is also about, putting things back in balance, especially when it comes to pain. Some things that we may have lost, especially with a loved one, that may not be going as well for you. But money is getting better. You have to invest in yourself, invest in your happiness, because, you don't have time to sit back and wait for anything and anyone. It's time to, use this pain and turn it into pleasure. Thank y'all, Sagittarius, for coming in. Capricorn. So Capricorn here with the Nine of Cups in the upright position. Um, yeah, celebration is good, but somebody needs some emotional support, emotional healing. Feels like you're always alone, maybe by yourself. We're trying to, build up our financial situation, yes, which is amazing, but we're also building up that intuitive healing. Maybe you're a healer and there's some money that you can make from healing, but we are very emotional at this time. Something from the past, a past loved one, maybe coming back, maybe somebody who was pregnant, maybe somebody is pregnant now and they want to hold on to you, or you want to hold on to an ex, or the ex wants to hold on to you, but it hurts, you know. You want to be healed from a situation, financially, emotionally, and there's some support. So Also, save your money. Don't spend your money either. Right about now, it's a good time to hold on to your money instead of um, drinking or soaking or trying to look for a party or a good time when that healing comes from inside. You're looking for things outside of the self, but it's truly inside you. You have the gifts, you have the talent, you have love, you have marriage. Maybe a past marriage hurt you very much, and maybe you need money to fix the situation, Capricorn. But you are the one who's going to do it, and you will be able to do it as long as you choose to heal the emotional part of self. Find that inner truth, the inner light. Search for those things that's going to help you grow your financial situation. Let go of the past um, emotions that's holding you back from actually growing your finances and holding on to things that actually you can do, and don't do things that are possibly out of your reach. I appreciate you Capricorns for coming in. Aquarius. So Aquarius, here we have the Lovers card. Yes. So there's love here, love of self, protecting our love, being very aggressive in love, being the one who can show somebody that I can do this. Okay. Yes, there's sacrifices that need to be made. Yes, we have to be the one who let go of a loved one because my heart is heavy. My financial situation is, I'm just spending money on a loved one. I have to learn how to stop that. I have to learn how to grow my finances and not just spend them. There is some information coming in about you growing that, about your loved one, also helping your loved one possibly learning to sacrifice or give their money away or sacrifice a job so they can get a better one. So once something ends, something begins. This is about and information about some money that was owed to you or due to you, or maybe your lover owes you money, or they're going to get an inheritance of some sort. But I do feel like because somebody has passed away, there could be an inheritance of something that's coming in from a loved one that you're going to hear about. I appreciate you coming in, Aquarius. And last but not least, Pisces. So Pisces, there is a love interest that is no longer here, no longer there. There could be somebody who um, got into a fight, an argument, or lost their strength um, because they could be ill or they could be in pain about something. It could be a father figure. It definitely feels like there's going to be a fight or there was a fight, and it's very painful that you lost somebody or somebody lost their life possibly because of a fight, lost their loved one because of lying, cheating, or stealing. But there is a death here. Somebody could have lost a loved one in a death because of a fight. Be careful of domestic violence because it does feel like that's here. We might have to let go of our husband. Wow. It does feel like somebody has definitely lost somebody. Pisces is about endings here with all of these signs in Pisces. You have the death card here 3 times in a row. You have a lot of things that are hurting the mind, a lot of heaviness on the mind, heaviness on the heart. And we have to learn to let these things go, or they're just going to take us out of here. Be careful of your health. Hold on to your finances right now. Don't spend much. It is the year of the snake. So a lot of emotional energy that's coming in through the mind, and it's affecting your emotions. Somebody was being manipulative and manifest trying to manipulate things, and now we have to end them because things have to end. Somebody said something um, that wasn't quite honest, wasn't quite clear, or they were just being too aggressive. So an argument can cause a fight. A fight can cause people to be injured or even death. So again, hold on to your money, hold on to this person, hold on to things. Watch your mouth. Hold on to certain things that you don't want to say because it can just change things for you in a bad way. Be protective. Protect your heart. Protect your energy. Save your emotions. You want to be able to be magical and manifest things here instead of being manipulative with your protection. So sometimes rejection is protection. Protecting your heart is way better than thinking that you have to always speak up and say things. Sometimes it's best not to say much. Or if you did already speak something, then you might have changed your mind. You might choose to not hurt someone's feeling, or you feel hurt because of what somebody said, what you heard, what you know in the past. So it does feel like there's a transition or a change happening. Let go of the past, move forward, hold on to things that like tradition, hold on to those values, hold on to your dignity, hold on to those things that are worth it for you. If it's not worth it for you, let it go because it's only just being more painful. You have to move on. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't straddle the fence here. It's time to protect your energy, block those that don't shine. If the mind is not clear, then you can't receive those intuitive energies. All you're gonna get is more heaviness, more things like I can't do this anymore. I can't wait for this information to come in. I have to choose my own path. I have to move forward. I can't just keep straddling the fence because I'm the only one that's doing the work. So let go of those things. Let others help themselves. You can't help people who don't want to help themselves. And yes, there's a lot of endings for you happening, but hold on to those things that are worth it for you. I appreciate you for coming in. I appreciate all of you for coming in. Thank you. This will conclude Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Thank y'all for coming in. King Cooley, we in the building. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's Aries through Pisces. The next one will be in 2 weeks, which we will have an eclipse on the full moon coming up in Virgo next in 2 weeks. So God willing, we'll do another one in 2 weeks during the eclipse, during the full moon in Virgo. Appreciate the love. King Cooley, anybody has any comments for me, please like, share, subscribe. And again, if you would like to donate to the channel, then please do by all means. It's $ King Cooley. It's in the ticker below. I appreciate y'all for coming in. King Cooley, nothing but love. We out.